is your life threatening. You're threatening their life. The fact that you're trying to reach for their firearm, you're threatening their life.
Think before you act.
Mm-hmm.
That'll make your life a lot.
A lot of times when you have arguments and you have killing and like homicides and stuff and
heat of the moment.
It's heat of the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's heat of the moment.
I was talking about that the other day. Like I saw this killing in Jamaica with a guy that the police come to arrest.
Yeah, and he was
he fighting the police,
but
right?
Brad, clearly the man was. You didn't see the video.
I saw it.
Well, clearly the man was he was mentally challenged. Like you could tell.
You had to stop using that.
Brad, but you can look at
not every.
Brad,
how a mentally challenged person look in that situation?
Okay, maybe he wasn't mentally challenged, but he was under something. He wasn't himself. Brad, you're looking at the man's eyes. The man's eyes was wide open. His pupils looked dilated.
I didn't analyze the video that much.
I was watching the man to see if he was a crazy person because watch his reaction, watch his behavior.
The
lady was speaking to him, and he had that lady up to no,
you know what I mean? Well, I should keep on thinking the same thing. What you thought, people?
When you're out in, we've seen it here too.
Pride.
We've seen it here too, where like police talking to a schoolboy, and because people watching and thing, he want nobody, so he ego and he pride inflated, so he don't take no badness from nobody. That's why I pick up from it.
Yeah, but still,
I didn't really watch the video.
I feel like in an instance, like during that whole thing, you would know because that person in the situation with the police officer, they go look at the crowd to see what's going on around.
Not necessarily. You know they're there.
Nah, but they go look. At some point, they go look.
You must.
They will look for encouragement in our way. Even though people not encouraging them, but
the only encouragement he needs is he have a reputation as a bad boy, and he's not gonna let the police take him without a fight. That's what he needs. He needs to uphold his bad boy image, and he fighting the police. They don't taking him easy, and he mean it so, and he not going down. He grabbed the police weapon. All kind of thing.
This man did not look well to me.
I mean, I go out to watch back the video.
If a well person go be holding a gun in a TikTok video and pointing gun in a TikTok video to put on the internet, of course he not well.
Yeah. Oh, he did that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have a TikTok video with him with a gun and thing. Man's a bad boy.
We outside with the guns and the man serious about the badness.
I didn't see that. I didn't see all of that.
Yeah, man's a bad boy, man.
He's a bad boy.
I mean the police don't taking him. Wait till the police they go how to kill him.
You see that?
Taking him easy. So the video, man, see all you gotta kill me.
Man, partner telling him, please.
Yeah.
Listen to me now, please. Relax, they will kill you. And he know, and them men know how Jamaican police is.
Yo, them men went ham because them men get a man 5 shots. 5 shots.
The man no play. The man grabbed the man gun. He had the next police gun in his hand.
Matter of fact, anybody, it could any carrier, anybody who has a firearm.
You take a police firearm. It's not his firearm.
Try to take the firearm, they have a right to shoot you. Because at that point, is your life threatening. You're threatening their life. The fact that you're trying to reach for their firearm, you're threatening their life.
He the handcuff already?
Yes.
Yeah, but somehow we get out of the handcuff.
I was watching it and I was like, how he hand come off?
Because I know I saw him with his hands together.
It was between the man.
Because at first, he had his hand wrapped around the man's leg.
The between the man's leg. But then after I see one hand out and handcuff on one hand.
And he holding the gun.
I'm like, wait, how this man?
But you know what was like the saddest part of the video, boy?
What, how they trim in the back?
No.
Oh.
I mean that
was a little bit gruesome. They just throw out like they close in the tree and they taking the man foot in the tree.
Yeah, just hanging all the tree. Like a bag of potato. Nah, he partner voice.
That's a cry.
Yeah. You could hear like
he really didn't want that to happen.
He was trying to avoid it. Like Andrew
really did
like it's like you.
The man
fighting with the police and you're
the man
begging
literally. Like he tried to tell the policeman hush. Then he talked to him to calm him down. But like the man, that's why I was saying I think he not right in the head because how you not hearing them things, yo.
Make up your mind, you going down easy, boy.
Because the man was like,
bad boy.
But just go in the van, man.
But funny enough, I've heard a lot of like Jamaican fellas. Same thing Brad's saying. Like the men mentality is. And they go to kill me. I don't go in. They have to kill me. Like that is a common mindset of like, especially them young fellas. They don't really understand the gravity of like
the men don't care about life.
Of what could happen.
Yeah, because you see, we would see that way
Like
because
the
environment we grew up in. Like we grew up in homes where we felt
only that,
love.
Not only that, boy, just the communities we grew up around, we see. I've seen men throw their whole life away for a little argument, a little course. A man tell you something, you don't take him that. You go in your house, you take your cutlass and you chop him up.
Or a man
jail,
dead for throwing on man food.
Yeah, but
a man mash your shoes, you want to kill like. Bro, there is no reward in that. None whatsoever. None. And even like men that would have escaped these situations where they would have like had to spend life in jail and them things. Them men telling you, dog, that don't want it.
That don't make sense.
Leave that alone.
But I feel like it's like really easy to say when we
from
not
outside,
in a,
from outside,
not in a
yeah,
situation
of course.
where we actually experiencing that.
Yeah.
Because like imagine somebody tormenting you like right through and like you being the peacemaker all the time and walk away, blah blah blah. But like let's say that day, you just could not take it again. You're like
you couldn't walk away.
Like
the only way I would say I would give somebody the right is if it's self-defense. Like if you try, you walk away, you're going, you're running away, the person still coming behind you. Yeah. And they hitting you and thing, self-defense. I'm defending myself. But if I could walk away and just leave the area and thing, I don't hit nobody. Because when I hit to make sure you're down.
Yeah. Yeah, but how easy it's easy to say that now, but how easy would it be? Let's say you just left that situation, right? Where the person was tormenting you. And you just walk down the road and somebody else doing the same thing. You think you could go through that for the rest of the day? At some point,
what are the odds of the? What are the odds?
I'm just saying.
Regardless.
What if you've been having like a real shitty day?
Yeah, regardless. Regardless, everything is a choice.
It's a choice. Yeah, it's a choice.
If it all comes down to who in control, me or my emotions. That to me is like the biggest part. If I let my emotions win, I ain't just lose today. I losing tomorrow, next week, because based off of how far the emotions, I allow the emotions to take me, I could go right to the death where, I take somebody's life, as opposed to me making a choice that I go walk away regardless of what, as Brad said, unless it's self-defense and I need to defend myself, better I walk away. And the crazy part is, take an hour away from the situation or 2 hours away from the situation. And how you felt then, you're guaranteed to not feel the same way.
That's true.
So why make a decision or why allow such a limited moment to like control you to the point where you don't even know yourself?
Not because everybody temperament is different.
Yeah, but you had to make a choice to
temperament.
Not let your...
not children. It's children. You can say, you have temper and you hyping up and you just
don't know better, but
you're adult. No adult should be talking about, I'm a temper, thing flying in my head.
Yeah, you could fly in your head. You don't mean you have to do something about it.
Exactly.
Better you fling. I go tell you, me as one person, when the thing fly in my head, nobody can tell me to
exactly. I just hush.
Talk.
You just don't see nothing.
Nobody can tell me to stop talk. I go run my mouth 1,000,000 times.
You see, I'm the opposite. When things fly in my head, I just
it depends on what it is.
I know I'm a hot head.
If it's like a serious situation,
but I think we opposite there because I just talk a lot when I'm not vexed, and then when I'm vexed, I doesn't talk. Well, you doesn't talk as much when you're not vexed.
It depends
on what. You talk.
It depends on what. If it's like a trivial thing, I go run my mouth. But if it's something like serious, I wouldn't say I would. Because I know, like once I get to that frame of mind, it's real hard for me to like catch myself.
Exactly. So that's the same thing I was saying. Like,
but I just ain't talking. Man, I just ain't talking.
We're talking.
I just ain't
not
talking.
action.
I mean, so you're saying that at no point you
actions?
At no point you would be the one to actually act first.
Nah. Never.
Because I always like to, ever since I young, I always like to have the excuse that I didn't do nothing
I never
first.
started there. Yeah.
I did not start it. Ever since. Every fight I've been in,
well, you say
I've ended the fight, I've never started it.
So once they try to in life, it could be verbally or it could be by action. You would be self-defense.
Nah, but if I have a verbal altercation with somebody, it'll be to me easy. You know my mode do good.
Exactly.
Nah, I say they try to in life.
Then you can see what you want.
No, run your mouth, yeah. Run your mouth.
Yeah, you can see what you want.
The minute time you
Just
make an action,
me.
then is above me now. Right. Whatever happened.
Fair. I grew up in going and play football and that's just something. You know, when you play football and that's just it's real tough.
Yeah.
You can't act. Because some of them men.
Exactly. Yeah. You ain't acting. But it's real tough.
Yeah.
But nobody don't hitting each other and thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once in a while you might extend to that, but you just squash that. You just squash that fast.
Yeah.
Because all of us is neighbors and then we grew up together. So you won't go to the extent for a football game where men go and come back and chop up each other.
Yeah.
But okay, so I guess sitting down and talk about this with a sane mind, I guess it would not ever make sense to us unless we in the situation. Nah, for
no, but I'm saying, even if I'm in the situation.
Because I'm pretty sure not all the men that kill, like, the cheating partner and the person they catch them cheating with, not all of them. Most of them was real
but
quiet
at that
men
moment, they feel like if they don't have nothing to live for, if you are living for that person, if you're in a relationship and you're living for that person, like you love that person so much, like that person, you see that person as your life, you can't see your life without them. It's easy for you to go and kill them and kill the cheating partner and kill everybody.
Right.
Because you feel like your life over. You can't start over
anyway, so.
Okay. But I have too much going for me to make a stupid decision
you want
that.
more for yourself anyway.
Exactly.
Like, to hinge it on one moment. That is probably the defining part of all of that for me. Making a decision that could affect the rest of my life on one fleeting moment. Not even something that, okay, if I see a man going and attack my mother, I ain't thinking twice.
Yeah, that's different.
But if
most of the times that ego thing, eh?
Not always that ego thing.
Like to randomly just like go and fight. Because it's like, you know for sure you could take that person there. So it's like...
Or you think for sure you could take that person.
So it's like, yo, let me just shut you up. Like,
but why not, boy?
Go into my box.
And you swing and hit him. And
so most of the times it's that ego thing. It's like, they're not thinking about it as ego at that point in time.
You ain't thinking at all.
To the back of the head is, yo, I could do this. I got this, bro.
I knocking you out, boy. Right. Make sure, you know. Because, so I see real videos where men start thing and them get worse of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of times.
so
you started, but somebody else finished it.
If you feel you could do it, make sure you could do it because you never know. And that is one thing I never understood with people. Like, I did some way and I don't know this person. And, all right, we get into verbals and I'm at the point where watch that man telling me some kind of thing there. I can't deal with him. I can't take that. I go in and cuff him down in his face.
Your feelings get hurt.
Take 2 seconds and think, if I run up on that man they know and I cuff him.
And I miss.
Next thing, what happen after?
What will happen after? Next thing that man have a knife. Next thing that man have a gun.
But that logical thinking.
What will I do?
There's a lot of logical thinking.
You're reaching real far without considering any other risk. Then I'm gonna knock you out, boy. You can't tell me that. Okay, it's just words.
Because most of the times you always have something that influence the actions.
Yeah.
Or the
alcohol.
Hennessy is a great motivator.
Right. So it's like, were you even thinking about them taking the Hennessy already in your head, telling you, boy, you is the man.
Boy, that man watching you funny whole night. Boy, gonna knock you out, man.
But you had to prove to that man because he'll come back and trouble you again after, boy.
Whole time that man didn't see you for the night, eh? But can he tell you?
Can he tell you that man watching your
hand since you reach?
Man, lucky old boy.
But yeah. But so I guess if you like, you had to think logically in order
to try
to make these song decisions, and you really can't be under the influence of anything.
Yeah, once you're intoxicated, it's way harder. I mean, for me, I might feel that way, but I is Mr. Smile and friendly with everybody once I'm intoxicated. You know how much friend I make after a party? Never seen them in my life. Never seen them again in my life. But hey, I'm right.
Well, I doesn't drink, so I never drink.
You are and that shit again.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't have that experience.
You've never had anything just to settle the stomach? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol? Pepto-Bismol?
I typically try to stick to, natural remedies.
Lemon bitters.
Charcoal pills is really good too,
It does actually make me feel real nauseous.
When you have